Chris, left-handed hitters might be a little more eager to get this one started than usual. The wind is whipping out to right field.
Boog, I always admired guys that were able to take advantage of the elements. I tell you what, for me, I'd hit my best bolt to left on the days that the wind was blowing out to right. Just unlucky in that way, or maybe just not good.
It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Jacob Lopez. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ripped to third and caught. Take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, first baseman Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. And he deals. Got him swinging.
Batting fourth, third baseman
and here is Matt Chapman. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the Giants leave one. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab in this one, Hayden Birdsong. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. It bangs off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. 2-1 now. That clips a corner. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 16.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to Flores. That's the 3rd out. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Second inning set
Leading
to
off
go.
for the
Willie
Giants,
Adames
shortstop,
stands in.
Willie Adames.
Ripped to first. Caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard.
That
You
is
know,
it.
line drives
Center
won't
fielder,
always find a
Luis
hole, but the more
Matos.
you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. No score here in the second. Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. 1 out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
1 down, base is empty. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Clark in position. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's the
Leading
power
off
hitting
for
catcher,
the
Shea
Athletics.
Langoliers.
Catcher, Shea
This is a guy who is very
Langoliers.
highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
On the ground to third. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense
Batting
work behind him with another
left
ground ball.
fielder,
Good execution.
Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next offering is down low. And that misses off the outside edge. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Yastrzemski ranging back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's
Third
whipping right
baseman,
now.
Max
Here's the rookie
Muncy.
third baseman, Max Muncy. That's off the mark. 3-1. 2 out, space is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Batting
Hitter didn't
eighth,
offer at it.
second
Now he has
baseman,
somebody to worry about over at
Zach
first.
Geloff.
So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Muncy off of first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In the dirt.
1-2.
Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
On to the third inning.
Leading off
Now it's the
for
second
Giants,
baseman,
second
Tyler
baseman,
Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break. Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball popped up. Geloff. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rafael Devers on deck for San Francisco. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the rookie center fielder, Denzel Clark. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 1 down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Lawrence Butler will hit next. That's out to center field. Matos makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the A's,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Wilson.
Wilson having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Rafael Devers. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mason Miller appears to be getting loose. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Langoliers down to first with it. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Clark settles under this one. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting third baseman.
And here is Matt Chapman. 4th inning underway, no score. Not even close there. 2-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the fourth. No score. A new arm into the game, the righty, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Three, four, five due up for the home team. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No outs. Runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping in, Shea Langoliers.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Rooker stands at first with 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. 2 outs. Off the plate inside, 2-1. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Number 32.
Number 32.
Down the third baseman, Max Muncy.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's
lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. He's in there, and they take a 2-run lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Randy Rodriguez won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for San
Tristan
Francisco.
Beck gets the ball now.
Number
Pretty
29.
tight game, so they're looking for quality
Tristan Beck.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Matos makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the
Leading off
fifth.
for
Here's the
San Francisco.
shortstop at the
Shortstop,
plate.
Willie Adames.
Adames. Next offering upstairs.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him. And it remains 2-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right
Now
there. I'm
batting
telling you
right
what,
fielder,
pitcher and catcher
Mike
on the same page right
Yastrzemski.
now.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And delivers outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
2-0 your final here in this one. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.